Okay, welcome back to Perks Recap. We're back at it once again. We're hitting the Shadows and their song Apache. Now, never heard of the Shadows before, obviously. Steve Hannum has been around this channel since the beginning. If you've listened to any of my videos, you know you've seen his comments before. He's all over the place on my channel, which I definitely appreciate. He gave me a lot of suggestions. Every single one of them have been really, really good. So I've enjoyed all his suggestions. So he came to me with an idea, though, about doing a chronological order of a kind of like the evolution of the guitar, the roots of the guitar in terms of rock and roll. It's different. Before 1960 or so, or even in the 60s, it was more of just a rhythm instrument. And he said this song kind of starts the guitar to become a lead instrument. And it was like very unique at the time, and people were kind of like wondering what was going on here because the guitar has never really been a lead instrument before up until this point. So anyway, we're gonna go through this list that he's got. The songs seem like they're pretty short, so we're gonna see maybe I can do more than one a day, or I can do one every single day and not take any time off. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but either way, we're gonna get through his list for sure. And I want to thank Steve for taking the time to do this. It looks like there was a lot of work that he put into this, so I definitely appreciate that. Appreciate everybody who's donated and suggested songs all along the way. If you'd like to donate, information for Venmo and PayPal is right there in the description below. It's also at the end of the video for that information. Definitely appreciate that. And let's get to this. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Here we go. I'm gonna go back 10. This is definitely interesting. It's definitely, you can definitely tell it's older. They're smoking on stage. It seems like it's a small little place that they're playing at, but that's fine. No big deal there. Definitely interesting. Definitely a different kind of a sound. Especially, I can imagine in the 60s, this was probably pretty unique for the time. Or 1960, not even in the 60s, early in the 60s, 1960 itself. Also, I do want to mention that this is Hank Marvin, who is part of the Shadows here. That really is the person that Steve was talking about, and really drew a lot of other people to the guitar, and he influenced a lot of people along the way. So yes, and the band actually is a backing band for an artist, Cliff Richard, I believe his name was. I'll make sure I get that right. I'll check on the close. I believe Cliff Richard, the Shadows are his backing band. But he said the backing band themselves were actually what he liked the most about it. And I have this song, Apache. Let's finish this up. I'll go back 10. All right, here we go. That is Apache by the Shadows. Cliff Richard is the name of the man I was thinking of, and this is his backing band, the Shadows. Hank Marvin is the guitarist, and he's the one that influenced so many people. Jeff Beck and Gary Moore, Mark Knopfler, everybody you can think of from really the 70s and on, we were all influenced by this guy. Now, of course, the blues predates this, and the blues are the basis. I mean, they're like the rock and roll is the child of the blues. I mean, they influenced so many blues artists, and I mean, there's just some of them are just straight covers from old blues songs, and they were playing this kind of music and had the guitar as a lead instrument before this. It's just that it wasn't as popular as you might think. I mean, those songs are so great, you'd think they were wildly popular, and they weren't at all, actually. So this, it had to branch off a little bit. It caught the ear of other people, and then you have these kind of bands like the Shadows that came along and really brought it to the masses, and that's what Steve was explaining in his email that he mentioned to me. So anyway, I'm interested in this chronological order. Like I said, they're not very, very long, so hopefully I can get through this relatively quickly. I might do every one a day, or just try to do and maybe pair them with other stuff and have 2 releases a day. But either way, no matter how long it takes or what how I do it, I'm definitely going to get through the list for sure, because I'm definitely interested in it. Because the first one, I got to tell you, the song itself, Apache, I liked the song. It was a pretty good song. I enjoyed it. So I'm definitely going to keep going with it. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy this as much as I did. I want to thank Steve once again, and until next time, I will see you later.